It's Steven with Just Try It Outdoors. Today we are fishing very early spring. We are out on Lake Michigan working into some piers, and then we're going to work along the shoreline later today. So we're out here a lot earlier than other boats. A lot of people don't even have their boats ready yet, but we're just going to try it today. We're going to see how it goes. The ice just cleared out. As you can see, there's a lot of ice back there. There's some icebergs in the water, so that's a pretty sweet scene. Are fishing in the rivers. Some people are fishing from the piers and the shores, but we're just going to decide to do from the water. We're using planer boards, and we got one straight back, and we got 5 out to the side. So alright, so we got our first fish of the day. Get the planer board go down. Dad's going to reel this one in. So at this moment in time, this is when the excitement starts to build. Just for the fact that you never know what you could have on the line. As some of you may know, the world record brown trout was caught just off of Lake Michigan. So you never know what could be coming out of the water, man. So here's a picture of it. It was 41.45 pounds and 43.75 inches. This is an absolute monster of a fish. And hey, you never know. Any fish that bites at any time in Lake Michigan could be the world record. And in my opinion, that's what makes fishing these big waters so cool, is that every day massive fish are caught. Even if it's not the world record, you could have a 40-inch, brown trout instead of 43. That's still a heck of a day. Alrighty guys, we got the first one in the boat, and it looks like a coho salmon. Pretty sweet.
Nice and silver.
So you said it's silver from the lake, right?
Yep, been out in the lake.
It's pretty sweet. Alright, 5 more of those and we got a dinner. So though we weren't getting, the amount of bites we wanted to, we were still enjoying the scenery around us. The bluish, greenish water, the white sandy beaches. It was a great time, and we really enjoyed watching the scenery, if anything. Well, we got the second fish on of the day. This one looks like a better one. I can barely reel it in without the drag wanting to go. I'm gonna have Dad untie that. So this fish definitely felt a ton bigger than our first fish. It had my arm burning, and quite honestly, it had the jitters going down in my stomach. I was getting really excited to see just how big this fish was. Okay, a little bit of pull out of it. So then you can see the fish surface right here. It's honestly really cool when fish do this, in my opinion. It's just beautiful. And here's the brown trout we ended up catching. It was a beautiful, beautiful fish. Though it's not quite the world record, it still was a great fish to catch, and I had a ton of fun doing it. Now, the fight wasn't the best I've ever had, because I think the water was cold and that kind of makes them a little more sluggish, and that might have to do with why the bite wasn't as good as I'd like it to be. But anyway, still a great fish. So the weather says it's like 45 degrees out, but you gotta dress for the weather, because out here on Lake Michigan it's feeling like probably, wouldn't you say 20s, Dad? Probably about 20, so you need a lot of layers on, and obviously gloves, and bring more than you think you need, because it is cold out here. So here's the bottom of Lake Michigan. This is what we were fishing. There's not many weeds, as you can see, and those little ripples are all throughout the lake, and they're due to the different currents, and the changing temperatures also cause those. And here's the lure we were using. It's a mag lip, and that's what we had all the success on. Alright, so it's the end of the day. We got the brown trout, and then we got the coho. So it's all in all been a pretty good day of fishing. Two beautiful fish. It's a pretty sweet day. Alright, we're gonna get a measurement on the brown trout. It's a pretty dang big one, so I'm hoping that's a pretty good fish. 6'3". That's not too bad. Yep, 6 pounds, 3 ounces. That's my best brown trout by far, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty sweet. So all in all, this was just an amazing experience. I was outside with my dad, you know, loving the weather, loving everything from that birds to the fish we were catching. It was just an amazing experience in general. So like I said, I had a great time with my dad, and that's what this is all about, honestly, getting people outside and just getting those amazing experiences. So yeah guys, that concludes this week's episode of Try It Outdoors Fishing in the Icebergs. It's been a pleasure guys, I'll see you next week.